I think Valve can easily compete against other consoles if they manage to maintain two main things: price and availability. Unfortunately, I think Steam Frame is going to be a lot more expensive, mainly because of the entire R&D. I have seen the recent video from Gamers Nexus, and in that I have seen the amount of work the Valve developers are doing behind the scenes, to min-max every single component of the processor and the thermal engineering going behind the scenes. That is incredible, but that also means the pricing of the product will go up. Even if the components used are not going to be expensive, which I think they are very expensive because again, the size of it is insanely small. So yeah, I really think it is going to be quite expensive. But I think when it comes to Steam Controller or Steam Machine, it might be different. Steam Controller, it is basically a Steam Deck without the screen, right? So most probably, I am thinking that it did not require a lot of researching and developing. I think for comfortability, to create it into a controller, it might have taken some time, but I don't think it should take that long, right? When it comes to Steam Machine though, I think even though they used off-the-shelf components, not completely off-the-shelf, like semi-custom components, right? The GPU they are using is very similar to AMD RX 7600M. Even they agreed that it is from the same family. So definitely it is kind of off-the-shelf and they actually are customizing it themselves. But it is up to Valve if they are okay with subsidizing the hardware cost. But let's actually first talk about the pricing. I want to mainly talk about Steam Machine because for me that is the most interesting part. Along with Steam Controller, I'm not that much into VR right now. So yeah, let's actually just talk about Steam Machine. Steam Machine is actually more powerful than Xbox Series S and it is almost comparable to PS5. So if you look at the pricing of those consoles, which is Series S is $379 and PS5 is around $500. So in an ideal world, Steam Machine should be in those two price range basically, but that's not happening. Valve even said that they are not going to price it similar to console, but they will price it similar to an affordable PC. So if that's the case, then it can land anywhere between $500 to $700, which is actually quite expensive, unfortunately. So I don't know what they are going to do. There are some leaks and rumors that, by spring, they should be releasing the hardwares. If that's the case, then most probably most of the details should be released by January or February, but we will see what is going to happen. I think Steam Deck, when it came to the market, the $399 price range was very, very appealing, right? And recently it went as low as $320 for sale. So that is an incredible deal. So I hope when they are coming with Steam Machine and Steam Frame, they maintain that same aggressiveness. Just because Steam Deck got a little bit success, I don't think they are over the moon with the success of Steam Deck. I think they appreciate the success, but I don't think because of that success they will increase the price of other hardware. But we will see what is going to happen. But I really hope availability is at least better this time. Last time when Steam Deck released, they completely only exclusively sold it in Steam, and in some Asian regions they actually partnered up with Komodo. But at least this time I hope they are partnering up with offline retailers, because that is a huge potential Valve is just leaving, right? So I really hope availability is at least better. At least if they are not able to do it with Steam Machine or Steam Frame, I hope at least controllers have good availability, because I think controllers look very, very cool. The easy access of gyro is so cool. It's such a missed opportunity if they don't give good availability to these products. Another thing that I'm speculating is they need to have some sort of a game announced with Steam Machine, right? Like it's basically a console, but at the same time it is a PC. If they need, most probably they want to go all out, right? So if that's the case, then some game will definitely help them. And I'm thinking Deadlock might be that game. There are some leaks that the next big update in Deadlock is going to come in around January. So if that's the case, if Valve is able to manage the entire control scheme of Deadlock very friendly to controller, which is actually possible right now, thanks to Steam input. I actually made a video talking about, playing Deadlock with controller, and it is actually very easy. It's not that hard. So if they are able to successfully market it properly, then I think there is very good things happening with the hardware. And not only that, there are some rumors regarding Half-Life 3 also, but I don't know when it's going to release again. I don't think anyone knows when it is going to release. So yeah, there is so much that Valve can do, but it is up to them to actually steer the market. I was always wondering what the Valve hardware will look like. There were so many leaks and rumors, and now when it is actually almost a reality, it is very exciting, but at the same time it is kind of scary also, because we don't know the pricing, right? Like that's the biggest problem, and also availability is also a main issue. So I hope they fix it. We will see. If you enjoyed this video, consider liking it, and if you want more of these Linux or Steam kind of videos, then consider subscribing. I hope to see you in the next video. Take care of your health, sleep well, and bye bye.